What's up, everybody? It's the Saiyan Kingdom podcast, episode 11. It's been a minute, but we're back. I know I said we wasn't going to take another break, but we did. You know, everybody had to do their own thing. I had to do my own thing, but you know what it is. Anyways, let me introduce the first co-host. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Super Ace.
What's up, guys? How are you guys?
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
You skipped
Yeah,
K
that's
Bill.
cool.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool.
I'm not
That's
complaining.
cool. That's cool.
No respect at all.
But let's get this. Let's really get this started. What's up, K Bills? What's your opening statement?
I have nothing to say to you.
K Bills, everybody. K Bills. Clap it up for him. Clap it up for him real quick. Let's move on to Super Ace. What you got, Super Ace?
I'm just happy to start summer and not be in school.
It's been 3 weeks.
It's been a good long 3 weeks.
Yeah. School sucks. But anyways. Tony Montana. Let them know what's up.
Yo, what's up, guys? Again, it's Tony Montana bringing the hot stuff, taking K Bills down all day, every day. Part of my job.
Who is this?
I'm your
Is everyone-
boss.
He's your boss.
What?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
My boss.
What?
Well, I'm not working right now, so
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You my boss. I'm in work.
Bam. Not right now.
actually, I'm. You know what the funny thing is? You want to claim that you my boss? I'm your superior when we go back.
Oh yeah, because you guys both are going to be RAs.
You're my superior.
You know what?
When
Just for that-
when
just for
has
that-
it been? How is Gohan superior to Vegeta?
Oh my gosh. How'd you bring that? How'd you bring that up?
We weren't even talking about it. We talking about the real world.
It's the
I
same
mean,
thing, bro.
I mean,
You defend Gohan, I defend Vegeta.
I'm not saying nothing.
It had nothing to do with. Never mind. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's
When
move
we,
on.
no. When we in training, don't ask me for nothing. When we in training,
No, you stopped training a long time ago. What are you talking about?
what do you mean?
Taking care of your kids and stuff.
I don't know. He's just taking it all too out of context. You know what we talking about?
I know.
All right. It's mobile talk. Anything new with mobile games? Because I have nothing. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Dragon Ball Legends. The game that's going to take over everyone's mobile phones is out right now for Android. Well, some Android devices. Because as I've learned today, Scott, Super Ace, is having some trouble with it. Let them know, Super Ace, what's wrong with it?
Well, I don't really know. I just know that my phone can't support it for some reason, and I'm really kind of sad about that because I was really excited and hyped.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
So it's fine.
You
Not
need
really
to
fine
upgrade
at
your
all.
phone.
Whatever.
And why isn't it on iOS yet? That's what's really got me mad.
That for real? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's on Android before it's on iPhone. That's crazy.
Watch it flop. watch it flop. Everybody gonna go back to Dokkan.
Nah, cause bro, have you seen the summoning animation?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Bro, look it up. Look at it. It is so nice. I'm gonna get it as soon as it comes out, but once it comes to iOS finally. It is, and this is, I guess it's sort of mobile talk. Fortnite's having I don't know if it's still on or not, but they're having a Avengers crossover, Marvel crossover. It's pretty fun.
What if I told y'all Fortnite is a bad game?
Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos, the gauntlets. Fortnite
It's a
It's
horrible game.
If it was, I would say it is if it wasn't free. The only reason it's popular is because it's free. That's what everything else is messing up. Cause tell me, like, do you already think anybody will buy this? Would have bought this game if it cost them money?
No.
I don't know. Isn't that what they have open betas for?
Yeah. But not every game has an open beta.
Yeah, I mean Fortnite did, right? Yeah, didn't Fortnite have a beta?
Huh?
Fortnite's still in beta.
Wild.
Yeah, this game is still in beta, but it's doing so much. Instead, they might as well just release the game.
Yeah,
Like fully release it.
But I guess other mobile talk. Brave Souls movie 4 is out. You can get 3 unique characters, double chance. They're not really like they're not meta breaking, but I'm gonna try to get one. Put a few orbs in.
Okay. How's Duel Links?
Duel Links. Cyrus was just you could have gotten Cyrus like 2-3 days ago. He was released, and then they're redoing the Jesse Anderson event. So if you just downloaded it and you don't have Jesse, you can get him now. Also get all his cards and all that. What else they're doing? I think that's really it as far as Duel Links. I know another box is coming out.
I'm thinking about doing pack openings like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z pack card openings.
You should expand your content.
Yeah, cause I got a new job and it's paying better, so I feel like I can actually do more.
I mean, I have like number 39 Utopia fur card, so.
And then I just got a camera, so I feel like I can actually do something now. But let's move on to what we actually came here for. K Bills has been speaking this since the earlier episode of this podcast. Dragon Ball Heroes is getting an anime. And not a full anime, but it's getting an anime.
I told y'all.
How you feel about that?
I told y'all it was gonna happen. I told y'all that's all I wanted. And I'm happy. They finally they knew. I don't. My reason is why not sooner? That's what I'm saying, because all those what's it called, those little trailers they show, those animated trailers, there's like an hour, like all of them, there's like an hour of them, and they're really good. I'm like, this like little 1 minute like little trailer segment is better than some of the stuff that Super be bringing out.
You
Wait,
right.
don't they already do that? Don't they already have like anime in Japan? Like a short anime in Japan
No.
on that?
They have
manga.
they have the trailers for the game.
They have a manga of it, but it's not well known. It's only in Japan.
Like this anime is like it's gonna be a full episode anime, but it's probably one.
Well, I heard Trunks. I heard Trunks is coming back.
He is back. It's
the Trunks from so right.
It's the Prison Planet arc. This is what they on now.
So are they hinting towards a new? Are they hinting towards a new anime for Dragon Ball, or is it Dragon Ball?
They're talking about the movie. They still doing stuff for the movie.
They're not doing a Dragon Ball Heroes is just to promote the game more.
Yeah.
And I've heard that the My Hero the Heroes anime is gonna be it's gonna be based off the tournament. There we go. The Universal Tournament arc.
I thought it was based off the Prison Planet arc.
Nuh-uh.
So it can't be. Well, it's not going to be canon, but
it's not canon. It's probably going to be like maybe 1 or maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and then it's going to stop.
Yeah, I was going to say 3 episodes. That's going to be make me so mad. It's just like what Pokemon did with Generations. they had like they had a lot of episodes, but it was like
wasn't like 5.
They were like really short. And I was like, this is low-key better than the mainstream anime almost.
I mean, they skipped like 1,000 gym battles.
Well, no, that was Origin. That was Origins.
Oh,
that
Generations. Never mind. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Origins is the same. I wanted more of Origins. Like go through each protagonist's story, but they just did red.
I always thought they were going to redo it.
I don't know.
But before we go back on Dragon Ball Z, I have to get a Switch now because they're already starting to leak out stuff for the new Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I don't know why did they bring out Eevee? Everybody know they're gonna get Pikachu.
I would get Eevee over Pikachu.
Why?
Because Eevee. Eevee's a lot cooler than Pikachu. Pikachu's just mainstream.
But it's gonna go back to Gen.
It's like boy-girl thing.
You can't really say Eevee. You can't really say Pikachu is mainstream when Eevee is right up there with mainstream.
Okay, I don't know. Okay,
Eevee and its evolutions are some of the most popular Pokemon, bro.
I know, but I just really like. I don't know. I just like playing with the shadow Pokemon, and I love like just having a Flareon for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and that was just a ton of fun.
But you're not gonna have all the other evolutions, I don't think, because it's gonna go back to Gen 1. So you're gonna have the main 3. So I don't know.
Who knows? You could just it goes back to Gen 1. Like the region is Generation 1 in Kanto, but you can catch more Pokemon. Because like if it's really going back to Gen 1, then all the moves they made are just useless now.
I mean, they did say it was like it's in the future, so they could all expand it. Because I remember hearing that the like half of Kanto is flooded, so half the game's gonna be like underwater.
Oh my god!
Really?
More water. That means we have to use Surf. Actually, wait, no. If they keep, that's what I want them to have. I want to delete HMs. Oh, actually, no. They did that with Ride Pokemon in Sun and Moon. That was a goat. I didn't have to teach anybody Surf.
But yeah, some of the spoilers are like, it's gonna be like half of Kanto's gone underwater. Like Pewter City, like one of the cities that would have been like kind of confirmed, I guess. It's already underwater, so it's like a utopia, like an underwater utopia underwater now.
No way.
So you're telling me Pewter City is underwater, but Cerulean is not?
I mean, I don't know what's all underwater. I don't know that yet, but I know half the map is underwater. So it could have been like a huge flood.
The map isn't. Kanto isn't even that big of a map, though.
I mean, they'll have to expand it, I guess.
I mean, it expands into the Johto region, but it's like
that sounds crazy.
And I've heard that it's like the graphics is gonna be a mix between X and Y, not X and Y. What's the newest one? Sun and Moon. It's like a mix of Sun and Moon and what's the fighting game? Pokken. There we go. It's a mix between that.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Wouldn't be so bad, I guess.
Like just imagine like the graphics of Pokken for the battle animations, but you in the outer world, it's like Sun and Moon. Yeah, I feel like that'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was like my whole. I want to see how it's going to be open world, right? Or is it going to be like linear scale?
I mean, I feel like the story will be linear, but I feel like it'd be more like open world.
Yeah, because with me, like with open world, it's kind of like it's crazy because when you think of Pokemon, they always talk about there's a Pokemon everywhere around the corner. So it's like they're gonna have to. That's gonna be big, bro. Because Breath of the Wild. I thought Breath of the Wild was big. Well, Breath of the Wild is big, but most of it is just like open plain.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Something like that on the Pokemon game.
Well, then he's not wrong. It is a lot.
Well, I guess. Actually, never mind because I forgot about the routes. The routes are basically, but then the routes gonna be. Oh my lord.
The routes will be huge.
I don't know. I want to see it. I know. I just can't wait to go to the actual city, like Saffron City, the biggest city in Kanto, or just
Like I just want to know if they're restarting. Cause have y'all seen the leaked pictures of it?
nah. I don't want to get.
Cause the
Yeah.
Pikachu, like the Pikachu in the leaked picture looks like the old Pikachu. So I don't know if they're like
Are
forgetting
we going
everything.
back to?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going back to like what it originally was.
We're
Or
going
they
back to Fat Pikachu.
Well, yeah, or if they going back, they're keeping it like the recent mechanics and stuff, and just putting it in Kanto. If they're doing that,
Yeah,
that's
that's what.
fine.
That,
But
yeah,
I don't
that's what
wanna-
they have to do. No, they literally have to keep the new mechanics because Gen 1 mechanics are so bad. Like you actually have a chance of missing throwing a Pokeball. And then like bind is actually broken in the game because like instead of you getting hurt for like 5 turns and you can't escape, you basically can't do anything for 5 turns. You're stuck. Like Gen 1 mechanics is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Can you
I
guys
forgot.
imagine Pikachu talking? He
It
talks
did.
kind of funny on the Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu.
I didn't like that. I
What would y'all want to see in a new Pokemon game? What's one thing I would want to see? It doesn't have to be like new. If you want something to bring back, that's fine too. What would y'all want to see in a new Pokemon game?
Something like Breath of the Wild, something open.
Mega
I mean,
Evolution. I want Mega Evolution to come back.
Mande?
Mega Evolution never left.
Ahorita voy.
I know, but
I want more Mega Evolutions.
Get rid of Z moves. That's what I want.
They really can't. Yeah, I would want more Mega Evolutions.
Yeah. They
But
give
I
it to
mean, they really can't.
They give it to like the most random Pokemon that nobody really wanted to give it to.
Well, they either gave it to a random Pokemon, or they gave it to
A
an
Pokemon's
already
OP.
popular Pokemon. They only really gave it like Mawile, like they only gave it to some Pokemon. Like there's only some Pokemon that actually needed it that they gave it to.
I mean, seeing Mega Aggron and Mega Tyranitar, that was pretty cool.
Bro, if they make a Mega, what are those? I'm going drawing a blank so much. The legendary birds. What are they called?
Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno.
There we go. If you see Mega evolution of those, they have to be good.
I mean, Zapdos would just be the best one because it already is the best one
Yeah, it's
competitively.
the best one.
Because the Articuno and Moltres suck. I think Moltres is Moltres the one in BL and you use BL? I think it is. And then I think Articuno's like in U.
But one thing I want them to bring back is Pokemon following you.
That'd probably be a thing.
It's gonna be DLC. Pay $20 to have Pokemon follow you.
It'll probably just be limited to like certain Pokemon.
Yeah, I would.
I feel like if Digimon can do it, and then you have like your whole team following behind you, I feel like Pokemon can do it.
Yeah, well, but with Digimon, they only did 3, and so it would be weird if you could only do 3 Pokemon and not like 6. So
yeah, I guess 1 is fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my whole party following me. That'd be weird. But I feel like that's what they're gonna do if it's Hey You Pikachu. What is it called? Yeah, I think it's Hey You Pikachu and then Hey You Eevee. I think they'll have either Pikachu and Eevee following me. If that's just the case, then fine. They'll have to stay in my party, I guess.
They go into the back of the party. I'm not using a Pikachu. If they don't let me pick Charmander as my starter, I will flip.
that would be nuts if they didn't do that.
But Pokemon Yellow was so good.
Because Pikachu is garbage.
Yeah, I'm not much for Pikachu, so
Eevee is too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
Eevee's garbage sleep
Well,
until it evolves.
Unless, well, I forgot they both have Z moves, so that'd be all right. But yeah, but with Eevee though, it's like you gotta wait until you find the stone you want, because it's like, oh, I want a Jolteon. Is, oh well, you don't get a Thunderstone till after like the 5th badge. It's like you're gonna be stuck with an Eevee. And no.
I don't want none of that petting stuff like they did on the DS games.
Pokemon and Me or Refresh.
Yep. I don't know. I want on that on my Switch.
I mean, the thing about it, like, it was actually pretty cool. Like, it wasn't cool. It was just like the benefits that sometimes you got was like low key live. Like sometimes if their friendship was up high enough, they could like survive a hit, or they could get rid of status immunities by themselves.
That was,
or they get boosted crits.
That was cool, but at the same time, that made it kind of lame because it took the fun out of just like using those items. I don't know.
I mean, but that's the thing though. You didn't have to do it though. The whole thing was optional, because
True.
I know some people just did it. Some people just did it because when like you said, like afterwards, like if they were status, they could just wipe it away without, and they didn't have to use like a full restore or full heal or anything like that.
You're right.
The other thing that they need to bring back is a challenge mode for Pokemon.
What you mean?
Because they had it in black. They had it in black and white too. They had a hard mode where like the AI was better. They had items. They had like actual like competitive sets on their teams. Because like, you know, Pokemon is like, okay,
Pokemon's getting way easier.
It's got, ever since Gen 4. After Gen 4, it got so easy, except for Ultra Necrozma. That was horrible.
One thing I want them to keep that was made it kind of easy is the EXP share.
Oh, it gives it to everybody gets the boost.
Yeah, I like that way more than having to switch my Pokemon in and out.
It helped with training.
That was so
it helped with training, but since it boosted the entire party, it was like everybody got training, and like if you left it on, it was like, bro, my team is so over leveled.
It's better than going around in the grass all the time, training your lowest level Pokemon to catch up with everybody.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing about like it was optional. You could turn it off, and you didn't have to play with it. And it actually is challenging to not play with the experience they are on, because there was like a big level jump. I was like, bro, I am under leveled.
Because I was always in the games looking for it whenever I got the EXP share from somebody and just put it on a Pokemon I wanted to keep second.
That was a lot of fun using the XP share. It was cool.
Like, a lot of people hate it. I don't know why, but that's just me. I like it.
I mean, you know what the cool thing was about Sun and Moon? But they gave you the Rotom boost. Like, you could get like boosted experience for a little bit. So like you just slap that on, you could just grind. It was actually pretty easy. That's something I would like. But I mean, they're just like they're really handing us stuff now, because Pokemon is going back to we want to appeal to the kids more than people that's like stuck with you.
Would you want to see Red in the game, or would you want to see a new character?
I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of Red. People like him because it's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like Red's already he's almost been in every single game.
I mean, I just want to see a better rival.
I
don't know. I would just rather see a rival that's better than Hal, because I just didn't like Hal that much.
Well, you had Gladion.
And
But I mean,
what will make a good rival for you? Like, what do they have to do to do a good rival?
well,
I mean,
not pick the starter that is weaker to you. For one thing,
Do they do that? I ain't
I
played
think
Sun and Moon.
yeah,
did he pick it or did he already have his?
he picked it. Yeah.
Oh no, that was black and that was black and white too, where your rival already had his starter, but his was the one that was strong against yours. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Like, most of the game isn't the same because like he picks the easier one to fight against. I'm not much for Hal.
Well, I mean, like at first it was in Generation 1 and 2 you had your rival that they picked the stronger one, like because like Silver and you and Gladion are my 3 favorite rivals because they were serious. They weren't like really well. He was your friend, but like he still was like super serious. Like he actually like took things seriously. Like how was just way too happy all the time. I'm like he's like your friend. Like how they have the friends in 6th gen where it was just like a group of friends that didn't take anything they didn't take battling seriously besides your actual main rival, but she wasn't even that good.
Yeah, you're right.
Or just like that's why they're giving us like 2 rivals now. They're giving you the friend that like starts his journey with you, and then they're giving you the rival that comes later on that's like actually serious.
I don't know. I guess I just miss having like Gary because he felt like actually challenging compared to like the other guys. But
Gary was just like
he was just there getting your nerves.
Yeah, really. I don't really care for Gary. People like Gary because again, nostalgia will trump all in the end. Because all he was like he was just like one step ahead of you, but then it's like it didn't really matter because each time you battled, you would beat him, and it's like I'm just gonna do it again.
That's how it was in Ruby and Sapphire. They were just there to get in the way a little bit. They're like, whatever wasn't a real rival.
That was Ruby and Sapphire because you had May and then you had Wally. Wally actually like he admired you and he wanted to like get stronger like you, and then May was just there to just like. Or May or Brendan, whichever one you prefer, the opposite. They were just there.
Yeah, they were just there to get in the way a little bit at the wrong moments.
I mean, they fixed it in the remake. Because in the remake, Wally, like at the end, Wally is low-key cold. I'm like, Wally grew, he had his glow-up moment. And then at the very end of the entire game, you actually have a full, I think you have it's 5-on-6, but you actually battle May one more time or Brendan one more time.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember that.
But like Silver is low-key one of the better rivals. He actually got Keller, like out of all the rivals, I think he had the best character development.
He's only the only one with actual goals.
Yeah. He wanted to be the strongest, and along the way, he found out that it wasn't all about strength. He had to trust his Pokemon. Great character development. Well, I mean, Gladion had character development too. He learned that like he can trust in other people besides himself.
Black and White also had a bad rival. Not Black and White. Pearl. Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, Diamond Pearl. Barry was just. Well, with Barry, he was happy, but at the same time, he knew like when it was time to get serious.
I liked Platinum a lot more just because of that Giratina plot twist. But
that game was hard. It's like one of the hardest Pokemon games to me.
No, Diamond is way harder. Well, Diamond and Pearl because the levels are higher, and they had a big level. They had Diamond and Pearl has the biggest level jump I've ever seen. Like you go from Victory Road facing 40s to 60s in the Elite Four. I was like, what?
I just love that scene in Platinum though, because it was just funny because you thought like Dialga Palkia showed up, but then it was like Giratina came up out of nowhere, and you're like, oh heck no.
I know it's probably unpopular.
Platinum. I was just gonna say Platinum to me will always be like one of my favorite. Well, Fortune and in general is my favorite, but Platinum going into the Distortion world is actually that's what I want to see, the Distortion world in like remastered.
That'd be cool. It's like one of the only old games that didn't remake.
I mean, everybody thought we were gonna get a remake for the Switch. We still might, because I mean they've been like the last 2 sets of the TCG has had like a bunch of Diamond and Pearl stuff, and I think the game is like 10 years old. It was like, yeah, it's over 10 years old. Oh no, it is 10 years old. It's 2018. What am I talking about? Came out in 2008. Yeah, so
good times.
It is next in line. If something were to get a remake besides Kanto, because I don't know why they love doing Kanto so much, it is Diamond and Pearl.
But let's get back on Dragon Ball Z real quick. All right. So what do you want to see out of Dragon Ball Heroes?
I mean,
K-Bills.
What I want to see, I mean, I'm just there for like all the different like characters like that we've never seen fight before. You get to see new forms,
Gohan
old
Super
forms coming back. Yeah, Gohan gets Super Saiyan 4. We get to see characters that we don't normally see actually like have a reference in the story. Like we get to see Bardock fight somebody. We actually get to see King Vegeta fight somebody. Like there's actually relevance. Like characters have relevance.
Super Saiyan 4 Broly.
Do you want to see all 3 episodes to be like set in one storyline, or do you want to see like all 3 episodes, if there's 3 episodes, to be like different things going on and see different type of characters?
I mean, if you go like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'd like to see different characters, but have them separate. Like in each episode, have a story about Vegeta or King Vegeta, and then a different separate episode about Gohan or how he gets new development, new powers and stuff.
Oh, you talking about that's like a spotlight episode,
and then bring in like a new character plot and stuff for each character.
I just want to know how long the episodes are going to be.
I just want more Bardock.
It could just be like a commercial type thing.
I mean, I think they wouldn't do. I mean, if they did do like continuous story for 3 episodes, that'd be pretty cool. But if they had like different, like we're gonna go from like each like the final battle from each of their arcs, which there are a lot. But I think I'd rather them do Super Dragon Ball Heroes, not like regular Dragon Ball Heroes, because to me, that like Super Dragon Ball Heroes is like when it got super cool. Like you saw Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and all them.
Is Dragon Ball Super going fast for anybody else? Like the Trunks, the Goku Black arc?
I haven't watched the dub just because I don't feel like.
Yeah, it kind of is actually. It feel like it went fast. I guess because we watched it already, so we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because it's going like so much faster now than I remember it going when I watched the sub.
I mean, the turn of the power going to take forever. That's going to take forever.
So many wasted episodes.
Not even that. The whole 10 episodes they spent on recruiting people.
Yeah, and then they didn't get the character, the guy they wanted on the team. I forgot his name. Um, and then instead they chose Frieza instead of Majin Buu.
Oh yeah. Oh the exhibition
Yeah,
episode.
I thought
But I
that was a
think
waste of time.
Kind of was.
yeah, it was. I
You're
mean,
right.
Well, it did showcase Topo though, and that was kind of cool.
But he didn't play a big part inside the tournament.
Right.
all he did was foreshadow Jiren.
Hmm. Like they hyped
At least-
Topo up for no reason.
That
All right.
fight with the Majin Buu and the wolf dude, that dog looking thing, I forgot his name.
That was a
But
waste.
That was a really that was a waste of
That was a
time,
good
but like
fight.
it was a good fight.
That was
It was
a
a good fight.
It was a
They were all good fights until Goku fought Bergamo. That was a bad fight.
Yeah, Goku just flew around the whole time after just beating him up, and he got bigger.
That was kind of my favorite fight though.
How? That was
Why?
such a trash fight.
What
It
the
was-
heck?
And that was
I
wasted.
mean,
And that was wasted potential.
Gohan
I-
versus Lavender was the best fight in that Zen exhibition match.
It actually took fighting skills for that.
I mean, I didn't like that Gohan fight as much because it was just him being poisoned. It wasn't like, but with like Goku versus the Fox guy, it was actually kind of cool because
How? Wait. How you gonna say it was just him being poisoned when it was him overcoming being poisoned the entire time? Like
He was
first
fighting
he was,
blind.
yeah.
I'm
First he was, I'm gonna listen to you. Then I'm gonna sense your energy. Then I'm gonna go Super Saiyan to bounce back the energy. That's so like technical. It's cool.
I mean, it was smart and it was clever, but I like the fight with Goku more because Goku overloaded that guy with energy, and it was kind of fun watching him freak out.
He copied that from Naruto.
The only good part about that fight was when he went Super Saiyan Blue, and
Yeah.
all the gods were like, "Bro," but
Yeah.
like when Grand Prix said you have to use your full power, I was like, "Oh well, then Goku's gonna win. He's not gonna like take it. He's not just gonna like just go Super Saiyan and like beat him in Super Saiyan. He's gonna actually like destroy him."
Yeah, that was the funny part. You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you," and then Goku's like, "Psych."
That's not exciting.
Nope.
Mate,
'Cause- Look, this is the fight. Bergamo was getting beat up just so he can grow. He grew. Goku flew around the whole rest of the match
And then he went Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken.
and knocked him off.
maybe I'm just
Up.
making boost.
Here comes this out of nowhere scythe Black's about to do. I will never understand that scythe. I'm just gonna make a scythe.
All right. Have y'all seen the movie trailer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's been new concept art for it, and the concept art is still using that same style from the trailer. 'Cause I know everybody was talking about that was just the beginning of it. They're gonna move over and do the super animation style.
Oh, heck
seems like-
no, bro.
But it seems like they're still gonna keep that type of style that's in the trailer. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm hoping they keep the same style they showed on the trailer. It looks really good.
For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, dude, I like
It's
it.
different. I like it's different.
No.
I didn't like the super as much, so I kind of hope they
Same.
stick with the old one. For the
If
one
they
that-
had the same guys working on the episode they did on the last episode, then I'm okay with it.
You know they are because
Well-
it's a movie.
Yeah, the movie budget's higher. I'm not a fan of the new art style of it.
A lot of people aren't liking it for some reason. There's like a huge uproar.
It reminds me
A
of
lot
the
of people are
older
complaining about it.
movies.
It's too flat.
It looks more dynamic though. It looks more flexible, I think.
That's what they're
Yeah.
doing it for. They do it for more fluid animation, but like the art style just looks bland.
I don't know because Super was kind of more super colorful for no reason.
I know that I liked it.
It's like way more vibrant.
I mean, that was until the Tournament of Power. They toned it down after the Black Arc.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
like
it's just-
the colors, like Toppo's color, his aura, and Vegeta's. I like what they did with the colors and I guess it was the most color. It was way more colorful than the Black Ark.
Maybe this is nostalgia talking, but I kind of miss the original like Kai animation more than I like the
Kai's animation was almost kind of like super. It's like super vibrant too.
Yeah, it's not as vibrant though.
Yeah.
But I guess now the animation, like we're in a new age of animation, because I guess that the age of super colorful, super bright animation is over, or art style is over. Now they're going into the really smooth, bland art style for more fluid animation.
Because this one looks more drawn than like computerized animation. But it shows Vegeta. He's in his black uniform, and I'm happy.
Oh yeah, that's a. I like that uniform. I liked it better. I really did like their Whis training uniforms better than their old ones.
Yeah, I do too. Like I would wish Vegeta would stay with his Whis uniform when it went in the Goku Black Arc.
Yeah,
because Vegeta would have been so clean with black.
Oh yeah, that would have been clean.
So if they're in those suits, do you think they're still training with Whis and stuff?
Of course.
And they're Beerus and Whis are was in the concept art. In the
yeah.
They have to be training still, I guess.
I mean, that's all they know.
So, do you think Goku's going to go back to going to Ultra Instinct, or is it going to be like?
I don't know, because he said he can't do it anymore in the last episode.
They're gonna do it at the end. Watch them do it at the end.
They have to, I think.
The end of the movie.
They could like fan service him, and this Vegeta's the only reason they can do it.
Oh, dude, that'd be live as heck.
Mastered Ultra Instinct Vegeta. That's overpowered.
I mean,
on top of that,
Saiyan could be overpowered too.
Yo, how strong do you think this enemy is? It's not Yamoshi. It's someone else, right?
Yeah, I think it could be. I don't know yet. Nobody knows. I kind of hope it's not old dude. Hope it's somebody new.
I mean, whoever he is, he has to make them go blue.
Yo,
there's a rumor that Frieza kind of unfroze like this like planet, and the guys like melted out of their like ice.
I can see it.
And that's how that happened. But I don't know. It's just a theory.
Just imagine like the guy Goku's fighting now isn't even the strongest Saiyan, like the strongest enemy in the movie.
Holy cow!
Oh, that would be so cool.
The first legendary Super Saiyan.
And then his boss comes later on and is stronger than him, and Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh my gosh!
And he comes in, and then that's how Vegeta has to come in.
Oh, yo, I need to see Vegeta's new form again. I think it was live.
I don't know. It's a movie. They could bring Gogeta in.
Oh yeah.
They won't.
Oh, that would be so cool. Wait,
man, as much as I want Vegeta to have his own part now, it just seems too hard to think about that. It's impossible.
Goku can't go Ultra Instinct. Does that mean Vegeta's technically stronger than Goku right now?
No,
they're about the same.
Yes.
Ultra Blue is the same as Super Saiyan Blue.
No,
Super Saiyan Blue evolved.
Man, I thought we argued about this a long time ago, man.
And I was right.
No.
Yes.
I feel like it's the same. I feel like it's the same.
I feel like it's the same.
You're saying that the same Kaioken that couldn't beat Topo in the beginning of the arc is gonna beat the Topo, the God Destruction Topo. If you're saying it's at the same level as Vegeta,
he was barely trying.
It's not times 2. It's not like
it wasn't times 20.
Yeah, he's like the same as times 20. I feel like it's the same.
He was at times 10, at least. He was going into times 10.
Against Topo, well, he was about to go like.
No, tell me he was about to go into God Destruction mode.
No, I'm talking about against Topo in the exhibition. Like he said, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I actually go all out. Like he wasn't really fighting all out. Yeah, Goku said
Topo.
that. Like,
Goku.
Topo said, I'm about to power up. He was like, well, I'm about to do that too. And then they stopped the fight.
Oh, were you the one that said that like on the last episode, the way that they had the characters of Vegeta and Goku standing, it kind of like resembled the way that they're equal in power. Because like how they're standing, you know how they used to be, you know, like in the very first episode in the Dragon Ball Z Kai version, Vegeta was way up high on the hill, and now he's just like on level with Goku. So it's kind of like the level of power is just it's equal.
It's my first time seeing.
I mean,
that.
you can see it.
But I feel like Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolution is as strong as Goku's Kaioken times 20.
Maybe a bit stronger though.
Maybe.
If anything.
If anything, it just doesn't have the toll to take. The toll of times 20.
Yeah, probably doesn't have. Since he can just go in and out of it, even after he was out of energy.
But they didn't show.
Might have more endurance.
They didn't show good enough of what the power could do with that Topo fight.
Yeah. All we know is Jiren didn't care about it
at all.
You right.
But how do y'all feel about the new My Hero Academia movie coming out?
Bro, All Might's eyes though.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
My
Hero is like one of the fastest anime to get a lot of stuff going on with it already. It already has a game. It already has a movie coming out. Yeah. The anime is already popular. It's moving on. It's moving up pretty quickly.
That's a boom.
And it only gets better. So I mean, from what I've seen in the manga, it's only gonna get better. So.
Oh yeah. Man, I remember back in the day when it was like the big four of shonen. It was Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece. Yeah. Then Bleach fell off.
Yeah.
And then nobody started.
Who's the top four now?
I wouldn't say My Hero's top four right now. It's getting up there, but I
would say it is. I would say it's still Dragon Ball Z. It's still One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto. I guess Boruto now, and then My Hero. I think would be.
How about Attack on Titan?
Attack on Titan was super duper hyped up more than anything.
Once they bring back
Shaman
King, then
I mean it was good. Shaman King. They never bring back Shaman King.
That and Zatch Bell. Once they bring those back,
they never bring those back. they stopped after they beat Yao's brother. It was like, oh well. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was a horrible ending. But let's talk about some of the wait. Has everybody seen Avengers yet?
The what?
Of course.
I did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
I've seen it 3 times. I think I've seen it.
I saw it twice.
Have I seen it twice?
I saw it twice.
I saw it twice.
All right.
I saw it once only.
I cried 2 times. Just saying.
All right.
I think I saw Black Panther 3 times. That's wild.
I only saw it once, but I know we're late and everything on this. It's Avengers are like 2 weeks old now?
Yeah.
4?
It came out on the 27th.
Yeah, about 2-3 weeks. But all right, even then, it's still pretty new. So, spoiler warning, 'cause we're about to talk about it. Got 5 seconds to get off. Switch to something else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. What everybody think about Avengers?
Black Panther shouldn't have died. He should have stayed. That was...
Thor was the GOAT.
Man, Thor is always the GOAT, man.
I don't know. I always thought he was annoying until this movie.
Look,
Black Panther should have not died.
Like Thor now, like he took on a freaking dwarf star.
I agree with K-Bills. I don't think they should have killed off Black Panther. I mean, they kind of based it. I mean, the war where it took place was in their hometown. I mean, he should have stayed there still to just kind of continue to control like the place.
He just got a movie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, so
let's
Spider-Man,
go
but they took off Spider-Man.
all right, let's go
But
through. Let's go
it
through,
wasn't
wait,
like Black
wait.
Panther though. Okay,
All right, let's go through the movie one piece at a time. One piece at a time. All right, movie first starts off with it starts off at the end of Ragnarok. For Ragnarok, everybody's dead. Everybody's beat up.
Hulk gets pieced up.
How do y'all
Ah.
how y'all feel about Hulk getting bodied?
That's how you knew this movie was gonna get good.
Yeah.
I
I was
had
like-
no idea he was getting bodied. Like he got bodied, but it didn't look like he was getting bodied.
It
I
looked,
low-key thought I was watching Jiren. I was like, wait, this is not how it's supposed to go down.
Like that was nuts. Like
isn't it the third time they use that line? We have a Hulk.
Yeah.
I thought that was the second time.
No, they did. They said it in Ragnarok.
Gotcha.
I think they did. They
Oh,
did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I saw it, so I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, and then we get our first death, Loki. Do y'all think he died too early?
And no,
Nah, this is a good death.
they
I like.
yeah they have to have. Yeah, I liked it. A major death to like show Thanos was like really a good threat. And like since Loki, like everybody loves Loki, even though he's evil, they love Loki.
It's because he has personality.
I know.
I think it was a good way that they wrote him off, though. That was
It was so gruesome though. Like you see the blood in his eyes and everything. Like he's just lifeless. That was crazy. I didn't expect him to get that dark that fast though. All right, let's move on to the second part of the movie. Hulk lands in New York City. Iron Man comes to see Doctor Strange. Blah blah blah.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. It's something else.
Hulk and everybody's together. New York. Ebony Maw and the old dude comes to New York, destroying stuff. How do y'all feel about Ebony Maw though?
Bro, he was cold.
Yeah.
That was a telepath, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the coldest one. He was so cold. I can't lie. He was just barely moving his fingers. I'm like, bro, this man, he's the coolest. He was like, bye.
Like he was
Look at
piecing
her
up,
wrist.
like he was able to piecing up Doctor Strange easily.
He pieced up all three of them.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Spider-Man, let's talk about Spider-Man real quick.
Oh no!
Not this part, not the end part, but anyways, Spider-Man jumped out the bus without his mask, and like
Nobody
everybody
saw him.
yeah, and like everybody driving behind the bus didn't see this kid jump out the bus, put on a Spider-Man mask, and move on.
I mean, Stan Lee was right there.
To be fair, they were kind of busy focusing on the giant ring in the sky, so
But I'm pretty sure I would have noticed a 14-year-old kid hanging off the window of a bus, the side of a bus.
Yeah, especially if you're driving behind him. I know everybody's not looking at this dang saucer. Cause nobody even noticed it until Spider-Man, until old dude, little fat dude said something.
He's like, "Oh, we about to die."
But yeah. Anyways, Hulk scared to come out. He got pieced up by Thanos.
You know you got whooped. Well, you don't want it. He said no. He said, "I got whooped too bad. I haven't recovered yet."
He's not going to recover until next movie.
You know, yeah. He too traumatized. I mean, I would too. If I got pieced up like that, I would have been like, I'm retiring.
the guy
He's gonna get
freaking
his back.
fire demon and then just gets beaten up in like 2 seconds.
Yo, but that was cool. Like the way he just freaking got bodied.
But anybody else notice, like in the trailer, they show Hulk in the end scene?
Yeah, they do that all the time in movies.
But all that goes down. Doctor Strange gets captured. His cloak is the GOAT.
That's a loyal cloak. That's what he said. You're one loyal piece of clothing.
Spider-Man comes, helps out just a little bit.
I mean, he stopped the big dude's axe thing.
Hammer
Like,
thing.
bro, I was like, bro, he stopped. He stopped it. Didn't even budge. He was like, boom, what's good? I was like, oh, he's strong.
And then Doctor Strange gets captured. They go onto Ebony Maw's ship. Spider-Man latches on. Then Iron Man gets his super rocket feet for some reason. It was cool though. I ain't gonna lie.
That was a nanotech.
And then Spider-Man gets his suit after falling off the ship because he ran out of air.
It smells like an orange.
Iron Spider.
Yeah, Iron Spider. Did anybody think it was cool? Could have been better.
No, I mean, I liked it. Iron Spider.
I liked it.
Same.
Bro, I just remember, bro. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's coming out next for the dub. It's coming out next week.
Did they
They about to fuse. He just broke out. He just broke out the Mafuba. Wait, isn't next episode the last? Is that the last episode? Or there's two more? I think there's two more.
Yeah, there's two more. Hey, how far are they in the anime?
They're about to fuse.
I mean, the manga. The manga.
Oh, the manga.
Their
Hit got eliminated last chapter.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he was still in.
Nope. Like,
I guess they're
going pretty fast.
I guess they kept that. Yeah, they skipped a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they like half of Team 7 got eliminated in like the first chapter. Well, not really, but like Tien and Krillin just got off.
But all right, then we go back to New York. Hulk's still there. Well, Bruce Banner's still there. The Asian dude pieced out. He said he ain't dealing with this. And then we go to the...
I'm gonna stay at the crib. Bro.
Spend my last days there.
And then we went to the most boring part of the movie. Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Oh
yeah.
So lame.
How'd you feel about his human form?
He looked ugly.
Yo.
I thought it was a waste of time. Like, they did not have to put this part in the movie.
I was like, I don't care about their love. I knew it was gonna get them messed up anyway.
Yep. Well, they go up and then they go outside. All that, and then they start talking about I want to stay with you, blah blah blah, the relationship stuff. And then they see TVs in the window, like that's still an actual thing. Yeah, like that's still an actual thing. And they see that New York City was attacked. Vision is about to leave and take off, but then some more of Thanos' children come along and stab him in the chest. Scarlet Witch, which is a Omega tier character, didn't help at all. Like I feel like they're really dragging her down in the MCU because in the comics she's like really strong.
Yeah, she literally made another freaking universe in the House of M.
And then Vision, he's been weak since after what's it called? Ultron, Age of Ultron. He hasn't been relevant since then.
No, he got real weak. He's super weak. I thought he was stronger than that.
Yeah, I did too. But he's just like he's irrelevant.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
he has one of the gems and he's freaking weak.
Oh no, that was a spear. That spear messed him up. He couldn't phase or heal. After that first stab, that was it. He was crippled.
One stab freaking did that.
Yeah.
It was the same guy who bodied up Ultron.
Well, like Thanos planned for that. Like they planned ahead. It was like we got the secret tech against Vision.
How they even know about Vision?
He's Thanos.
I mean, I don't know how they even knew where the stones were, but they did. So,
how does he know anything about what happened on like Earth with Vision or Ultron? And
I think it's the same way that Tony Stark knew about a lot of stuff. Cause he knew who Tony Stark was, so I feel like he knew that he made Vision.
Oh yeah, by the way, Merge Zamasu's dub voice is bad. But
I'll listen to it after this.
Keep going.
Same.
All right. After that, they fight for a little bit. Then they end up in a subway. Vision's about to get killed, but guess who comes from behind the train? Your boy Captain America.
The worst character.
And somehow he's like the best wide receiver out there because he caught the spear, which was tearing everybody, which was confusing. Like what?
Yeah, that was.
It's because he's Captain America. Like Captain America and Tony Stark have the biggest plot armor in Marvel.
Yeah.
And the girl who's beating up Scarlet Witch got beat up by Black Widow, which was another thing that was off. Like what?
I know, because Scarlet Witch is like what, third most strongest?
Yeah, it's the most. She's up there.
Is she stronger than Vision?
Is she stronger than Vision? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh well, I'm thinking about. I was like, it's current like in the MCU, because I was like, she can't
in the MCU. No, she's weaker than everybody.
Yeah, because I was like, MCU, like you got World Breaker Hulk, you got like full power Thor.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as MCU goes, I think she's third after Hulk.
And then Falcon, he came in. He's kind of useless there, but I just feel like this whole little scenario could have kind of been avoided a little bit. It needed to be there, but it couldn't have been avoided.
No, my thing was like, how did it was convenient that Captain America was there. I'm like, how did he even know? Like,
I mean, he was the only one who knew, because what Tony Stark said, he's like the only one who knows where Vision is.
I forgot what's his name called him. I forgot.
Yeah, Hulk called him. So
yeah, I like how. Well, it wasn't really cool. The beard thing about Captain America, they tried making him more mature. It just didn't fit him.
Nope.
What?
I didn't like the beard.
They tried making him more mature, but it wasn't working out.
Yeah, they're trying to like symbolize like
after that.
Like, he's supposed to be like the clean shaven American.
Yeah, clean cut. Yeah, but there was like after Civil War, like he can't be that no more.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck are they trying to do here?
Because
that's not him.
He had the dark suit.
It's like, what the heck is this, Batman? The way that he had it. Did you see him on the train? Like right behind the train? How he just stared at them?
In the
it
dark.
Looked like freaking
Batman. Yeah. Batman would have dropped down and like you.
And then Captain America was a Black Widow that stabbed whatchamacallit, one of Thanos' children.
I think it was. I think it was Widow, because they were switching. They started switching weapons on them.
Yeah,
like they started throwing them. Like it's like you take it, then you take it. Yeah.
So the people who were beating up both people who beating up people with powers got beat up by people without powers, which was so.
Well, I think they're always trying to like make Black Widow like this, like the ultimate hand-to-hand combat expert. Like if she had superpowers, she would low-key be untouchable. Because that's what they're really trying to make Black Widow out. Because like she's like the best hand-to-hand combat on the team.
Yeah.
But since she doesn't have superpowers, it's like, oh well.
And then we go back to see, what was it? We saw Guardians of the Galaxy next, right?
Oh yeah.
That was one of the best parts about the film.
Yeah, that was the funniest scenes. You see,
hilarious.
They fly all the way back to the first scene, right? Yeah.
They fly to see. We see Guardians of the Galaxy. They go and get a distress call from Thor's ship before he got destroyed. So they're on their way there, and Groot's now a teenager. That part was funny. He's like, "Put the game down." and he's like, "I am Groot," and everybody start going crazy because
They're like, oh,
he must have said something bad.
I bet he was like, "You're not my dad. You're not my dad."
And then once they get to see then Thor's ship all destroyed, people like bodies floating everywhere. They somehow conveniently land and hit Thor.
Yeah, conveniently.
Like out of all the bodies in there, they could hit.
Oh yeah, for real.
Thor conveniently survived that.
I mean, he could survive getting a star.
No, he power stone nuked the place.
Okay, but he accessed all of his powers in the last movie, so I mean, he's still pretty strong. I mean,
I guess so.
Yeah, but he was weakened. He was a weakened Thor. He should have. He should have not been able to do all that stuff.
But well, you gotta remember these guys are aliens, so no one said anything about them not being able to survive out in space. So,
well, I would assume he can because he's a god.
Yeah, I always assumed he could.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for him to be alive still. So,
but how is he just randomly floating in the freaking space? And you just come across these guys.
I was just confused. Like, why wasn't he? He wasn't hurt or tired throughout the whole movie. After getting beat by Thanos and everything, he just got on the ship and was just moving on.
It was it was Goku. He's Goku.
But yeah, so Thor is on the ship now with Guardians of the Galaxy. Before he wakes up, everybody's ooh and all about him except for Star-Lord. Star-Lord doesn't like him. Everybody's going crazy over him.
The pirate angel.
He was like a pirate angel had a baby. he said that is no dude. You are a dude.
That is a man.
That's a man. What you say is what Gamora said his muscle felt like some like metal.
Yeah, something like metal. She's like Star-Lord like stop feeling on his muscles. That was funny. And then what's her name? Oh, but Mantis woke him up, and then everything started going. I can't explain it. Y'all explain it. I can't do it. I'm tired.
Yeah, Mantis woke him up. He was like, "Where am I?" He's like, "We rescued you." All that. He was like, "I gotta leave," and then that's when the whole I'm gonna make my Star-Lord. I'm gonna make my voice deeper to sound like him.
Yep.
He's like, "You're mocking me." He was like, "I'm not." Which is just like that. I was trying
this or something.
He's like, "You're doing that on purpose." It's like, I'm not.
And then Rocket
and Groot. It's like, all right, we got to go to the star.
Literally, that's a made-up word.
Yeah. And then Thor leaves, called everybody morons, and they leave.
Okay, well, to be fair, I don't think he knew what morons meant.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. You heard Rocket say it one time, and that was it.
All this could have been avoided if they had just all gone to the place where they were gonna go with Thor.
Oh, to nowhere.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he told them, he was like, there's 2 stones on Earth. Thanos has 2. There's one. Nobody knows where the Soul Stone is, and then the Reality Stone was in nowhere with the Collector.
It could have been avoided if Gamora just said, "No, I'm not gonna go where Thanos is."
It would have been avoided if you just shot her.
I don't know. He had the Reality Stone by then, so I don't think it would have been too late either way. But
they had her sister too.
You know what's
maybe
crazy,
that's why she had to go.
I mean, he would have to contact her and be like, "Hey, I got your sister." And he's like, "Bro, we got to go to Thanos' shit." But you know what's crazy though? The minute they walked into the ship, into nowhere, they was trapped in the Genjutsu. I was like, bro. He had them from the start. They was in Genjutsu, bro.
They were scourging and stuff. I love how Thanos is even like, "Come on, do it. Shoot her," you know?
Now that's one of the moments we like, "Say I won't." He's like, "You won't."
But after that,
he did. They
transition into back where Captain America is. They're on Ebony Maw's ship.
This is the best part of the movie.
They're on Ebony Maw's ship.
No, yeah. That's Tony, yeah.
And after that, Tony Stark pops up. He's trying to think of a plan, and then here comes Doctor Strange's cloak. They're about to start making a plan, and here comes Spider-Man. Spider-Man says, "Have you ever made a plan? Come on, have you ever seen a movie called Aliens?"
All right, cultural reference.
So then that happens. They fight for a little bit, and this was the cheapest death this whole movie.
I know this dude was overpowered. They just blew up the hole. He got sucked out. For some reason, I feel like I thought he could breathe in space because like the very first scene, they was in a ship that had got blown open. So I was like,
so this was going down.
Yep, he gets sucked out, and he just dies. He freezes, so he's dead.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, that was the cheapest death. It was just a cheap death. I guess they couldn't. They had no really another way to kill him because you're just that overpowered.
He probably. Oh, my bad. He didn't. He probably didn't suffocate. He did freeze to death. Never mind.
So how didn't Thor just freeze to death?
Because he's a god.
Thor's a god. Yeah, Thor's a god. He doesn't live by everybody else's rules.
Yep.
Dang.
So Doctor Strange and Tony Stark have another little bicker and stuff, but they decide to go to Titan. So they're on their way there. Skip all the other stuff. Next, they know
good. They do it Captain America, right?
Yeah, we got Captain America.
Yeah. Then here comes the best part.
Say it. You got it.
All right. So they was at. So it cuts to Rhodey or Rhodes. He's talking to the general dude, or I forgot what his title was, and he's like, they all walk in, and he's like, Captain America tells the general guy, he's like, Thanos is about to literally destroy us all, and so I just put everything aside, like we don't even care no more, we don't even mess with y'all no more, and so then they was talking about the stone. It was like, all right, what do we need to do about the stone? Because he gonna come for it, and we gotta destroy it. And then Scarlet Witch started. She's in her feelings started like, no, I love him.
Yeah. So this whole thing could have been avoided if Scarlet Witch just wasn't sorry and weak.
That always happens in every freaking movie. The girl is always in love with the guy that's always gonna get killed or something, or they're always after him.
And then Captain America is talking about we don't leave a man behind. They're like, if you don't just kill him off.
Yeah, because because at first they didn't even. There was like, how do we even if we could destroy? It's like we have Scarlet's gonna have to destroy it because it's made of similar energy. Like the energy signatures are the same, so she can destroy it. And she was like, I don't want to. And then Banner was like, maybe we can take it out because he's made of he's not just a stone. Vision isn't just a stone. He's Jarvis, Ultron, Banner, and Stark, and the Infinity Stone. So even if they took out the Infinity Stone, he'd still be Vision. He'd still be there. And so she was like, well, can you do it? Can you do it? It's like, well, no, not me, not here. And then my Captain America, he was like, I know a place for me. Yeah, the drones. I was like, yeah.
Wakanda.
Hey, bro, everybody, every black person in the movie started.
Yep.
He started wilding when they heard the drones. I was like, yeah. And you see T'Challa. It was crazy because they showed him for 30 seconds, but that was still probably the most hypest part of the movie.
And then it just shows how smart everybody is in Wakanda. It's crazy. The technology is crazy.
Yeah, it's so advanced. So after that, then they go back to
Thor.
They go to nowhere.
Yeah, they go nowhere.
Yeah, they go to nowhere.
Guys, I gotta sign off because I gotta get ready for church in the morning. So
all right.
It's only 10. All right.
Church starts at 9, so it's
only 10.
I don't want to fall asleep in church again, so I don't want to avoid that.
All right.
I also want to be with my family too, so before they fall asleep too. So.
All right. Say your final words.
Drax was OP and not as OP as Thor, but Drax. All right, and I really miss him now. But all right, not bye guys.
All right, Super Ace.
See you. See you, Ace.
Well, I forgot. They don't even do that. First they go to they're on the ship, and that's when Gamora was like, when we see Thanos, and if he like gets me, you gotta kill me, you gotta shoot me. She's like, promise. He was like, I got you. And that's when Drax eating the chips.
Yeah. He's like, how long have you been standing there?
He's like, what? He's like, I've mastered the ability. To become, invisible. He's like, I'm moving so slowly that you can't comprehend. He was like, I can see you right now. He's like, I'm pretty sure you can't. and then Mantis comes. She's like, hi, Drax. He's like, he walks. He's like, that was the funniest part of the movie.
Yeah.
And then once they get to nowhere, they realize there's no movement. There's nobody there. But then they finally land. They land because they got a signal. Right. When they go over there, they see Thanos talking to the Collector.
Yeah.
So everybody's thinking like, everything's just now starting. Nothing's going on yet. So they're trying to sneak up, and then Drax, he gets angry because Thanos killed his family. So they're trying to slow him down, but then they couldn't. So Mantis comes up behind. Okay, Bill, turn your TV down.
Not bad.
Anyways, yeah. Mantis comes behind him and knocks him out. He falls, knowing he's heavy, falls, hits the ground hard. Thanos hears it, so they hide. Here comes Star-Lord, has a plan. Tells Gamora to go left. But she goes right, stabs Thanos. It's all over with. Thanos is dying. She cries. But you know what happens? Tell them what happens, K Bills.
He hit him with the genjutsu. Oh no, wait. Yeah, he hits him with the genjutsu. Hit him with the reality stones. I already had the reality stone. Grabs Gamora. Drax rushes him.
Turns to blocks.
He turns him to blocks and Mantis into like liquid. And then spaghetti. Star-Lord comes out. Quill comes out. He's like, all right, bro, drop a grimace, and he was like, bro, you gotta remember the plan. And it took him like
too long
to decide. And once he finally did pull the trigger,
bubbles
genjutsu, another genjutsu, and he was like, I like you. Gone. I was like, oh. That's cool.
Yep. And then everybody else finally starts forming back together. So it only affects reality when he's around.
Yeah, which is actually pretty good because like it's not too OP.
And then after that, we switch back to not Iron Man. Who is it? Captain America? No,
it was. I think it's Thor.
Thor.
No. Is it Thor or do they go back to the? I think they go back
Thor,
to Gamora, or is it Thor?
I think it's Thor then Gamora.
Okay, so either way, so the Thor part, they go to the star. I forgot what the star's name was.
Not before the star. They were in the ship still talking.
Oh yeah,
Rocket and Thor have a little deep conversation talking about how all of his friends, all his family has died. He had to kill his sister, his brothers choked out, and Fran was stabbed and all that. And then Rocket gives Thor. What are you saying?
An eyeball.
Yeah. Then Thor.
The realest thing I've ever heard. He said, I went back and still took his eye. He a G for that. Rocket a real G for that.
So yeah, Rocket gives him an eye. It's a whole different color eye, but he has an eye now, so you can see.
Yep.
And then once he puts the eye, he realizes that the star is dead and is not producing any power. They land on the planet, and nobody's there.
Can I say something real fast? Speaking of star, so that must have been a dwarf star or something, because if a star dies, it should have went supernova.
Yeah, it was
unless
a
they
dwarf
had
star.
or unless they had some sort of technology like kept it stable or something. But I guess it was a dwarf star because dwarf stars burn out. Yeah, it had to be because dwarf stars get burned out.
It's a dwarf
yeah,
star.
and they go dark. They go dark. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's how it works. All right. Yeah. Never mind.
So yeah, the star is gone. It's no power in it, and they finally land on, and they realize there should be giants on this planet. There's not. Well, dwarves. They're dwarves. Yeah. And then one dwarf. Yep, one dwarf is still alive. The only dwarf everybody knows about. So he comes up and attacks everyone because he's still scared from Thanos. And then he realizes it's Thor. Thor had to give him a pep talk because he was sad because everyone died because Thanos killed everyone.
And then he cut off the man's hands.
Yep.
Hey, I have a question. Since they're basically in a star that's dead, and the thing is frozen to death, like the machine, how come they're not frozen?
They were inside
like
somewhere,
the
right?
freaking.
I don't think they needed the star for heat though.
Yeah, weren't they inside?
Like they were. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like an open space, but it's like they're inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, isn't it like freaking freezing in there? I bet.
I mean,
enough to like freeze your butt off in there.
I don't know.
I mean, it's basically. I mean, where are they getting their heat from?
Well, I feel like everybody was. I feel like everybody besides Rocket should have been able to survive then, because, like, you got to think that Peter Dinklage, the dwarf, has been there all his life, or most of his life. So I feel like he got used to it.
Yeah.
And then Thor's a god, and then Groot. I don't know if Groot has some sort of protection, but I mean,
I think he did.
I guess that's that. Yeah, but Rocket's just he's a talking raccoon or a rabbit.
Yeah, a rabbit.
Yeah, so
but yeah, after that, after he gets a pep talk, he brings out Thor's new mold, which is the Stormbreaker.
Yeah, the axe. The axe that can kill Thanos.
So then they realize they have to start the star back up. So
that doesn't make sense. That right there. How do you start?
The way he.
But yeah,
yeah.
They Rocket and Thor go to the star, go on one little platform, and then Thor tells the rabbit to go and start the ship up. He starts the ship up, and Thor is getting stronger and stronger for no reason. He spins the ship around in space. Somehow he does that.
There's no gravity in space, so I feel like it's pretty easy.
I feel like it's hard. It should be hard, but anyways, he spins the ship around and he starts the star back up. But the mechanism was so weak that it crashed, so the star wouldn't go to his planet.
No. It was the mechanism for it to open it was messed up. So they couldn't heat up the metal. So Thor had to go, and he said, "I'm gonna manually hold it open." And so the dwarf was like, "All right." He's like, like if you do this, you're gonna have to tank the star. He's like, "Yeah, I got you." And he wasn't like tanking like being near the star. He was tanking a concentrated blast of the energy,
star. Yep.
Like because it was focused into the beam, and he was just taking it.
And he was getting fried.
Yeah. And like he almost died. He actually almost did die. He was like losing power, and it was like, well, we got to get the axe.
I liked how
he said he needed to heat up for a few minutes, but it was like a couple seconds.
Oh yeah.
What was you saying?
And then he needed to look for a handle, and he's like, "Where's the handle?"
Oh yeah,
and then
Groot. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, then Groot.
He made the axe with like the handle out of his freaking body. That was insane.
I feel like
he was able to pick it up. He was able to pick it up.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Well, no. Okay, see that's where I was thinking about that. Like when people say, "Well, how was Groot able to pick it up?" I was like, "Well, either Groot has the makings of like the true. Was it you have to be a hero or you have to be a like."
Pure of
worthy.
heart or something.
Yeah, pure of heart. Well, he's a teenager. No teenager's pure of heart.
Nope.
If he was a baby, yeah. But like,
I feel like
my thing was like, Odin never put the seal on it because that's the reason why nobody could pick up the hammer anyway, because he put the seal on it because he's like, Thor, you're not worthy for the hammer, so I'm gonna put the seal on it so you can prove yourself, and like when you prove yourself, you'll be able to lift the hammer. But my thing is like, I feel like Groot's arm, like, I don't feel like that made like the best handle because I feel like it's too like weak. Like if Thor like rips it hard enough or like swings it hard enough, it's gonna like he's gonna be left with a stick. Oh no.
And then after that, we go back to Black Panther.
Yeah.
Or do we go back to Iron Man?
No. We don't. We go to Gamora.
Yeah, we go to Gamora. She's on she's on Thanos' planet or ship, whatever it is.
Yeah, super ship.
Yeah, it was a ship. It was the size of the planet, but yeah. We go back to Thanos' ship. We see Gamora. She hates the place still. Remember her childhood. Oh, wait.
Flashback.
We skipped the whole flashback. We see the flashback. Gamora's mom could still be alive if Gamora didn't scream, but we're not going to talk about that. So Gamora's mom gets killed. Gamora gets captured. Before she gets in the line that almost got killed, Thanos comes and saves her. Gives her a knife that is pretty small in her hands as a kid.
That was big in her hands. I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, did I see the size that it changed? Like, it was small in her hand. It was like normal size in her hand when she was a kid. Then they caught back to the future, and then it gets big. It's just big as shit for no reason. But
you know what's crazy? Because he did it randomly too. Because I was like, how you gonna say? Because Ebony was saying you have to pick a side, but then it was like, well, no, but Thanos was like, we're doing this random, like we're doing rich, young, doesn't matter. It's just if you get picked to die, you die. But then like on Gamora's planet, he was like, choose a side. I'm like, I'm going with them.
I mean, it kind of is random. You just choose a side. You don't know which side's gonna die, so you just choose a side. But
and then
we go back. Thanos comes, tries to give Gamora something to eat. She throws it, and they talk about
how disrespectful.
Yeah. Then she's talking about how I hate this place. I hate this throne. Then she's like, I've heard that a lot. And then they go to the thing, see her sister because Thanos knows Gamora knows where the stone is.
Yeah, he was like, you lied. I was like, oh.
And then they see his sister.
You're bad at it.
Yeah, he's like, I taught you how to fight. I've taught you how to do all this other stuff, but I've never taught you how to lie. That's why you're so bad at it. So that happens. And then before Gamora's gonna keep lying, but Thanos had her sister getting tortured. It would have been fine if her sister wouldn't start screaming, because I don't think that really hurt that bad. Because she was already in pieces. There's no way that hurt that much.
Yeah.
It sounded painful.
Yeah, it sounded painful the way she was screaming.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, just stop.
And then she was like, I'll tell you. And they go to the planet, and that's when we see Red Skull. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I forgot all about Red Skull. I thought he died in the first Captain America.
Yeah, he got absorbed. Well, the Soul Stone did something to him. So like now he's a guardian. He was the guardian of the Soul Stone.
Yeah, he got cursed.
He cursed, and he was like, well, this is how you're supposed to do it. Like many have tried to come to claim the Soul Stone, but they're not willing to pay the price. And so they walk up. He's like, what do I need to do? Because I'm ready. He's like, you got to sacrifice the thing that you love the most, a soul for a soul. And that's when Gamora started laughing. She was like,
see, you don't love anybody. You don't love me. You don't love anybody. This is over with.
Turned around,
cocky, crying. Yeah. Turned around.
He said, I was like, bro. I was like, he's crying. I was like, what? I just started laughing at him. I was like,
and he's like, what are you crying for? Are you that upset because you can't get your goal? And then Red Skull's like, he's not crying for himself.
The tears for you. He's like, no. She tried to take off. He snapped her. He snapped. He said, come here. He said, come.
Oh, heck no.
And then she tried to kill herself. Then the knife turned to bubbles.
Oh, Genjutsu, yeah.
Then she realized it's over with.
She tried to run. He said, nope, come on. I was like, whoa. He chucked her out.
He just threw her off. Like,
he said, yeah. I was like, whoa. I was like, wow.
And then you just see her body on the ground. And then some lights flash, and then Thanos is just in a place with water.
Yeah.
And then a soul storm just pops up out the water. He gets it. And then it cuts to
Star. Yeah.
Star-Lord and Captain America. Not Captain America. Star-Lord and
Iron Man.
Yeah. They
Iron Man and all them landed on the ship. Oh, we forgot to say when Iron Man made what's his name in the Avengers.
Yeah. He's just out of just because the planet was the world's ending. He made Spider-Man. Avenger.
Spider-Man.
He tried to hold a smile back to seem more mature, but he really wanted to smile so bad.
Yeah. And then they land on Titan, and then they get ambushed by one half of the Guardians. Yeah. And this is actually one of the funniest parts too, because they start. He was like, nobody move. He said, nobody effing move. He said, I'll kill your guy. He was like, I got you. I got you. I'll kill your guy. Let's go. He said, do it. He said, Drax was like, do it. I can take it.
Right. He put out this big old gun too. I can take it. He can't.
He's like, he can't take it. He was like, where's Gamora? He's like, who's Gamora? He's like, He's like, where's Gamora? He's like, I can do you one. Who's Gamora? He's like, I can do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah, why is Gamora?
I was like, what?
Then he's like, who do you worship? What am I supposed to say? Jesus?
He's like, I don't know.
Jesus.
Then they realize he's from Earth.
So you're from Earth. He's like, I'm from Massachusetts. No, not Massachusetts. What do you say? He said Massachusetts.
I think he did. Yeah.
Or something.
Missouri. He's from Missouri.
Memphis. He said Memphis. No.
It's Missouri, Memphis. It was something on the M. I know that much.
No, not Memphis.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the eastern. It's definitely on East Coast.
It's from Missouri, Massachusetts, one or two. I don't know.
I think it was Massachusetts.
I think it was Missouri.
It was Missouri. You're right. It is Missouri. I'm from Missouri. He's like, that's on Earth. That's on Earth, bitch. I was like,
can we talk about how Star-Lord was keeping up with everybody?
I don't know how. He kept up with Spider-Man. He tagged Spider-Man, kept up with a nanosuit Iron Man. I was like, wait, that's not how it's supposed to go. And then
we skipped the part where Spider-Man's suit grew those extra arms.
Oh yeah, the Iron Spider, yeah.
But yeah.
And then it shifts, it cuts to, then it goes back to, we go back to Wakanda. And like they land and
Captain America meets up with
Bucky gets his new Bucky gets his new arm. They cut to that. Oh yeah, Bucky gets his new arm. Then they go back to the palace.
And then Captain America meets up with
Bucky. Shuri was like,
oh yeah, she's like,
yeah, Shuri's like, go ahead.
Oh yeah, she was like, when we opened up Wakanda for the rest of the world, I wasn't expecting this. And then T'Challa was like, what did you expect? Maybe a Starbucks? I was like, come on now. She said Starbucks, but that's the part I remember.
And then, so they're in the lab, and she's like, well, I can. He's like, I can do it. Well, she made Banner look like a fool. She said, why didn't you just do that in the first place? He's like, I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and she was like, well, it's gonna take time because everything is like very
precise.
Like precious, like precise, and it like she messed up even a little bit, she could mess Vision up, like he'd be gone.
Yeah, it's because it's like trillion cells they got to go through to try to fix it.
Yeah, and then that's when the ship started landing, and And she was like, you have to give me like enough time you can give me to stop this. So they all line up.
Don't forget, you forgot the best part.
Oh, the M'Baku chant?
No, T'Challa. It's like, you get this man a shield.
Oh yeah. He was like, evacuate the city, engage all defenses, and get this man a shield.
Oh, snap, you said it just like him.
You're right. It's like the worst shields. He got the worst shields ever. I was so upset.
He got 2. No, I mean, they vibranium, so that's better than any other shield he could have.
I mean, no, he's used his big giant shield.
Well, his big giant shield actually is. I think his big giant shield is made up the same stuff that Thor's hammer.
No,
it was made of the same material as Thor's hammer.
I thought it was still vibranium.
No, because remember, that's why. No, I think it was made of the same material as Thor's hammer because that's why it was able to deflect it.
Holy cow!
Because he deflected a full power strike from Thor. But yeah, like he got his shield, so they all line up, and they walk up, they close the barrier, and they're like, "You can surrender now." And they're like, "Nah." He's like, "Well, Thanos is only gonna get." He's like, "Thanos will only receive blood from Wakanda."
Blood and ashes.
Yeah, blood and ashes. And she was like, "We have blood to spare." And that's when all the symbiotes came out.
They were some savages. They start coming they come up to the force field. They start ripping themselves apart. They're coming in, getting cut in half, trying to rip through this thing. I was like, my gosh.
That's when they did
that. Kind of. I didn't like how. I mean,
he bombed there.
How do they have only one part of the shield in front of like the people, but in the back it's open, it's like wide up? Why can't they have like a full force field for every freaking square inch of the place?
No, they did have a full force field. They started circling around and they didn't have nobody back there. He's like, bro, if they circle around and get through the shield, Wakanda gonna get overrun. So
they opened a part of the force field.
Yeah, we got to open it up to let them in. And that's when they started running. And you see Black Panther
and Captain America, the best foot race
dusting everybody, hawked everybody.
And they were keeping it up with each other. That was like the best foot race ever. That's like the most cleanest part of the movie.
They was eating it today. I was like, what else?
Yo, he teamed up with his enemy.
Who?
What's his name? Black Panther.
Well, no, they not. No, he. No, at the end of Civil War, but they didn't make up.
They weren't enemies.
No. They found out. He found out. T'Challa found out Zemo was the one that planned it all.
Oh,
because Black Panther was after Bucky the entire time, but Captain America, being Bucky's fan, was in his way. So he's like, I have to get rid of you to get Bucky. But then it was like Zemo was like, well, he found out that Zemo like mind controlled Bucky to do all that, to blow up it wasn't like a UN. It was like a UN meeting. And that killed T'Chaka.
Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, so I can't really blame Bucky because he got mind control.
Even though Iron Man could blame him.
Yeah. Iron Man still blamed him because he was like, it's hard. He had a flip phone for him. That's funny. That was funny. He had a flip phone because Captain America old school. So then the big war fight, everybody was getting it.
And Hulk wouldn't come out still, so Bruce Banner had to use the
Hulkbuster.
Yeah, Hulkbuster suit, and then tripped in it.
And then after that,
then it cuts back to.
Oh yeah, it does cut back to Titan.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it cuts back to Titan.
Yeah, it cuts back to Titan. Star-Lord and Captain America are making up a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the stuff in the trailer. Star-Lord doesn't like Captain America's idea. Nobody's listening to Captain America. I keep talking about Captain America. Iron Man. Nobody's listening to Iron Man, and it's so weird. Like everybody's been shitting on Iron Man this whole movie.
I'm like, he's the smartest one there. Let him speak. And then. And what he was like, it's like Footloose. He's like, you mean the best movie ever? I was like, ooh. And then that's when they look at Doctor Strange and he's over there shaking. And he's like, what did you do? He's like, I went through like 14 billion and 6 or 5 simulations of outcomes. Oh yeah, he went to like 14 billion.
Yeah, 14 billion.
there are 14 billion and 6 timelines, alternate timelines to see like an outcome when they win. He was like, how many like do we survive? He was like, just one. And so they make a plan. Thanos comes, and him and was it him and Strange started talking?
Who?
Like when Thanos first came, when he arrived.
It was them too.
Yeah, he was talking, and he was like, "Who said I was alone?" He said, "We." Boom! He got hit.
Yeah, by something big. I'm like, my God.
Iron Man dropped something on him.
So they've been.
That was my favorite part.
Then they started whooping on Thanos.
They jumped Thanos,
and they actually got him down. Even with all his players, they finally got him down.
Mantis gets a big shout out for holding him back that long, bro.
Heck yeah!
So everybody's they got a hold of the gauntlet. Everybody's trying to get the gauntlet off. Everybody's doing their part. But Star-Lord, he comes out of nowhere, upset.
That was so freaking dumb.
I was like, Star-Lord, don't. He was like, where is she, bro?
Where is she? Here goes Mantis. Here goes Mantis out of nowhere. He's mourning. I'm like, what? Yeah. Don't say that. Mourning for what? And then here comes Gamora's sister. What's her name?
Nebula.
Nebula. She's like,
Gamora was with
him
when they left. He's like, I had to. He's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So he gets upset, starts hitting that.
They have the gauntlet on his fingertips.
Yep. Star-Lord starts hitting Thanos, and then he accidentally hits Mantis. So Mantis lets go.
No. He knocks Mantis off. Like, well, Thanos thrashing around knocks Mantis off.
I thought it was because he starts thrashing around because Star-Lord hit Mantis on accident. So Mantis let go. Then he starts throwing everybody off.
He starts throwing everybody like Spider-Man literally had the gauntlet on his fingertips.
Took it back. He took it back. Like, oh my gosh.
And then he started whooping everybody.
He got mad.
He got mad. Did him and
don't forget the worst part. He decides like he's done with everybody, so he grabs a moon and throws it down. He throws parts of it. He takes a moon, grabs it, throws it at Stark, and then one of the best fights. Him and Strange start going at it. They started trading blows. Like they was, bro. I was like, bro, Doctor Strange really low key. He really is lit. He really is that dude. Doctor Strange sit there. He made that multiple parts of himself. His lasso's pretty weak. He was getting destroyed by everybody.
Yeah. Even the code was low key getting some hits in. He was making stuff turn into butterflies and stuff. Yep. And then Thanos was like, bro, you low key lie. He's like, you low key lie. And then he was like, you didn't use your greatest weapon. And like he grabs it. He was like,
it's a fake.
It's a fake. And then he one shots Doctor Strange, and then Iron Man out of nowhere with some second wind started whooping. I was like, what is going on?
What we thought was beating up, he was beating him up. He stepped on the gauntlet. He couldn't move. He brought this like 1-ton punch out.
Scrap, and he gave him the craziest combo. I was like, this. It was more crazy than the combo Thanos gave Hulk, because Thanos gave Hulk the meanest combo. When he hit me, I was like, yo. But like, bro, Iron Man was hitting him with combos. Finally, he gets the haymaker in. He said, all that for a bit of blood. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh god. I was like, yeah, that's it.
So he gets Iron Man off, and he starts beating up Iron Man. I'm like, come on, his master, his nanotech couldn't recover fast enough. It was getting tore apart.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man, his face got exposed. I was like, oh my gosh, his face.
He got punched.
He's not gonna take this punch. He can't take this punch.
I thought he was gonna die right there. I was like, this is it. This is why so many people are sad.
And then
this is the reason why.
And then he gets stabbed.
Yeah, he gets stabbed with his own weapon. And he was like, I'm gonna kill him. And Doctor Strange was like, wait, chill. I got you. Oh, wait, and we forgot because this is an important plot. Yeah. Because before all this happened, Doctor Strange told Tony Stark, he was like, Iron. He was like, if it comes down to you and the kid against the stone, I'm letting y'all die to protect the stone. And then on site, he gives him the stone. I'm like, oh no, he has 4. And then he's like,
It's the only way. It was the only way. We're in the
it was
end
the
game
only way.
now.
And so we go back to
Wakanda.
Back to Wakanda. Everybody, it's too much now. Like they're starting to get overwhelmed. Well, no, before that, right?
No, everybody starts getting overwhelmed.
They started getting overwhelmed, and then Scarlet leaves. She leaves Vision to go help them out, and
then Michonne.
I think that's when.
No, that's when the giant tank thing started coming out.
Oh yeah, the giant tank thing started coming out. She goes to help them out, and then that's when they had that the all girls brawl. It was Akuye and Black Widow and Scarlet versus that one girl, and they start fighting, and she had a crazy death. And
she
then,
had a little tank thing.
Yeah.
Then we zoom to Vision getting attacked.
Yeah, by the spear dude.
Then they fall out the thing and they go to the forest. Then the Hulk comes and tries to save him, but then his other big friend brother came and they start
snatches
fighting.
him up. And then like Black Panther and all them getting overwhelmed. It was like it was too many enemies. And then that's when my boy Thor pops out, comes in, boom, bring me Thanos. Started piecing up everybody with his hammer, full power. And then they go back to the forest where
Hulk and Vision is.
Yeah.
So
Vision Hulk beats the dude,
because he shoots his hand off and then goes to the top of the forest and he blows up.
Yeah.
Vision's over getting beat up still. Getting stabbed again and stuff.
Yeah.
Then here comes Captain America, saves him for a little bit. Then Captain America gets overwhelmed and starts getting beat up. But then here comes Vision and stabs the last of Thanos' children and kills him.
Yep, kills him. And so then
we get the quietness.
Yeah, and then is that it?
And then we realize Thanos is coming.
Yep. He said something coming. Thanos shows up. He was like,
everybody
shows up. He's like, bro.
He's like, everybody form up on me.
Everybody, yeah. He's like, look. He looked at Scar. He's like, you have to destroy the stone now. And she was steady, just, I don't want. I swear she took her time. And so, like, she started taking her time, and he was like, Vision was like, I love you, I love you forever. And she slowly destroying. I'm like, blow him up. And then Thanos is walking up.
Yep, everybody's taking his time. Now. Beating up everybody one at a time.
He's slapping people away. Like, you're trash. You're definitely trash. For some reason, not Iron Man, Captain America lasted the longest because he has plot armor.
And then he gets punched, and it looks like it hurts.
Yeah. And then
he walked onto Scarlet Witch, and Scarlet Witch starts trying to shoot him down, but he's deflecting it and walking forward at the same time.
But she's like still holding him back a little bit.
Yeah. And then she finally gets to destroy the Mind Stone. Then Vision gets destroyed, and
Thanos is like, he's like, I understand the sacrifice. I understand it.
She's like, you don't understand anything.
He's like, oh, believe me, I do. He's like, but this isn't the time no more. Time Stone. I was like, oh no. He said, we want.
Comes back.
We redoing this. We redoing everything.
Vision comes back. Casts a dog
Vision
twice.
Back to life.
Grabs him by the neck. Grabs by the neck. Pulls the stone out. Rips his forehead out. You just see the life drain out of his body.
I was like, oh, he literally goes black and white, like gray, like.
So he throws that, get the last stone. He puts it on. You just see all the colors and everything of the stones flow through his body. You just know he has a power now. But out of nowhere, your boy comes. Thor throws a hammer at him. Pierces him in his chest. Thanos tries to hold it back, but that doesn't work.
Yeah, Thor's too strong. Full power Thor is just getting on him. And he was like, I told you. Nobody fights me twice and live. Whereas I was gonna come back for you.
He starts pushing. He starts pushing the axe into his chest, and then here comes Thanos. Thanos says, "You should have aimed for the head."
Snap! I was like, no. Yeah. He said, no.
And then he He leaves.
He teleports.
You don't know what's going on. And here comes Bucky.
He's like, he was like, I don't feel so good.
And then just falls over and turns to ash.
He got erased. He got Hakai.
And then here comes T'Challa.
He was like, "Come on, Akuya, get up." This is no place to die. And then he just disappears. I was like, and at that point when he got erased, every black every black person in the movie was like, "What?" Everybody got mad. It was like, "This some bull."
And then there's like the old black dude's like, "Sam, where are you, Sam?" Sam. Then Sam just disappears right in front of him before he was able to find him. Like, my God.
Oh yeah. Rhodey, yeah, he was asking for Falcon. Falcon gets Falcon goes, and then who goes next? Scarlet. I didn't care for her. I didn't care. She just disappeared. Like, whatever. I was like, that's what you get. That's what you get. And then it cuts to
everybody else on Titan.
Yeah, on Titan. Who goes first?
Drax dies.
Then Mantis.
Then Quill dies. And then Doctor Strange.
Yeah, then Doctor Strange. No, Doctor Strange. No. It was Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man, which was a sad death.
He's like, I don't feel too good.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I was like, oh.
I was very sad about that.
And then it's like, you remember that scene. He's like, I should have stayed on the bus. He's like, you really should.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man dies. Then here comes Doctor Strange. He's like, this was the only way.
Yeah, Strange.
This was the only way. Then he just
that was the one way.
Yeah,
disappears. And then it was him and Nebula on Titan. And then
Rocket.
Yeah,
I forgot about Groot.
Groot dies too. Groot dies. Yeah, Groot does die. Yeah, Groot dies. So then it cuts back to them, and they're like, "Bro, what just happened?"
Yeah, what happened?
And then it cuts to Thanos. He wakes up in his inner world, and he walks up to
Baby Gamora. Yeah, Baby Gamora.
Yeah, baby. And she was like, "Was it worth it?" He was like, "Yeah." So he walks up, back to his home planet, sits down,
looks at the sunset.
He feels good about himself. And then we have to take note that the gauntlet's gone.
Yeah,
it blew up.
It's still there, just frayed, like it's like burnt up and stuff, melted,
busted. It's broke.
And then after that, the end credits were so long. I can't tell me the credits were super long.
They were.
And then it gets to credits. At the credit scene, you see Nick Fury and an old girl driving along.
Fury, yeah.
And then somebody dies in a car that disappears. And the car crashes in front of them. They stop to see what's going on.
The airplane. The helicopter.
Yeah, then
the helicopter crashes.
Then they look up in the sky to see a helicopter crash. And then the white girl dies. Then Nick Fury has an idea, so he goes to the thing, gets his old beeper. His old communicator. Presses about to press the button, and he realizes he's disappearing.
He says, "Motherfucker." Classic Samuel L. Jackson.
He somehow presses the button before he disappears. And when they finally finished calling, you realize that it called Captain Marvel.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? My Hero Academia is playing right now, Antonio. So
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. Let me tune in right now.
Yeah, but that's all we got for the podcast anyway. So everybody say y'all final goodbyes. Okay, Bills, what you got?
It's been fun. We back.
Yep. That's it.
All right.
Tony Montana, what you got?
All right. See you guys. Have a good night. Stay safe. And just keep hearing us out.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. This is your favorite podcast. We done. Y'all have a great night. Have a great day. Every time y'all listen to it. Anyways, we out. Be breezy.